Sir, for what reason? For what reason? For what reason did you take my wig off?
It's the audacity for a white man to yank a wig off a black woman's head. I can't get over this. Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a video of a sister who posted a video on TikTok calling out a white man who yanked a wig off as she walked through the street of New York. This white man find it funny that it's a good idea, it's a brilliant idea for him to pull out a black woman's wig that he does not know from anywhere. He has never met this woman before, but he thought it was funny to just yank a wig.
Sir, for what reason? For what reason? For what reason did you take my wig off? Because what made you think that that was the good thing to do?
No,
what made you think that that was the good thing to do?
Please, please.
For what? For what? Why did you do that? What makes you think that that's okay? Is that funny? Is that funny?
Apologize.
You don't even know me.
No, please.
Do you hate women or something?
Please.
Why did you take my wig off and keep walking?
There's no reason. Just apologize.
For what, sir? Why?
Can you just leave?
Why?
Apologize. Just say it.
Why did you take my wig off and just walk away?
Please, please.
Because what? Why?
Please.
Nah, have a nice one. Have a nice day. You're nice to him. He needs somebody to be his.
I just got home. I'm safe. But look at this. If you pull the wig, it looks like it's gonna come off, right? And then it gets stuck because it has combs in it. So he ended up pulling my hair. In order to officially take it off, you have to then yank down and then try your best. It's still not coming off. He dead pulled my whole wig off. Like, may not be the last update, but this right here. Even his friend was trying to say sorry, literally, for him. And he literally said, say sorry. I was screaming so loud from being upset and distraught that even happened. He's talking like this, y'all. Go back and watch the video. Y'all can't hear nothing he's saying, but in person I heard it. My phone was not picking up not a word he was saying. I don't know what frequency he was talking on, but his friend literally said, say sorry. And he said, for what? That's when I yelled, for what? For what? I wasn't saying, for what did you do it for? I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to say sorry? For what? You just took my wig off. For what? So, yeah, he's saying words, but he's mumbling them so underneath his breath that only the people in the vicinity, the camera couldn't even pick it up. So he knew what he was doing. And off camera, he called me. So there's a bunch that y'all didn't get. Y'all get in the part where I'm going ballistic. I didn't even.
Let me know what you think about the video you just watched. Go ahead and share your thought down in the comment section. If it were you, what will you do if you had to be in that position? You see, the devil works harder, but you see people on the internet, especially TikTok, works the hardest, period. People went ahead and looked for this man, find out his place of job, because that's what they do. Once you take the L, they're going to bot you. They're going to find out your house address, your job, and people are going to keep on calling your job. So people were able to find out the job. This man is a lawyer. He works with a law firm, and he holds a prominent position in this law firm.
Bro, y'all found him in less than 12 hours. TikTok still amazes me, bro. So thank you to everyone who found him and I guess reported him to his company, because it was like, 2, I called the police. All of this happened today, by the way. 1 a.m. it happened. By 12 o'clock, y'all, in the next day, well, no, same day, y'all gave me his info. Around like 3 o'clock, I called the police. And I put in a report. I went to the doctor. They're like, why you go to the doctor? The police said go to the doctor. They was like, check everything. The doctor said my neck area is very tense, as if like a traumatic event. Not like a car accident, but when you have anything, you know, it was a shock. And he said it's very tense and I need muscle relaxer. So he gave me muscle relaxer. So I have that. I don't know what to do from here. That I got a report, went to the doctor. I don't know what's next.
As for when I was swimming this video, this man has been fired by this law firm. I have a lot to say about this topic, but this also got a lot of people's response, a lot of people's reaction, what they would do, and what they think about the entire situation generally.
If you have to ask why a black woman having her wig ripped off in public, unwarranted, and assaulted has anything to do with her race, then you have no business being in this conversation at all. And I genuinely want you to do some research, because I'm not going to explain it to you. There's more than enough videos on here, YouTube, freaking articles, laws written about black hair. So you can find it, I promise you.
Sir, for what reason? For what reason? For what reason did you...
So go back and watch that creator's video. They're sharing the contact information of this man who decided he should rip the wig off of a black woman because he was drunk and or high and thought it would be funny. Oddly enough, this man is a lawyer, and so he should realize that that is assault and he should not have done that. So feel free to contact that man's employer and blast them on LinkedIn. But this brings up the other conversation about respectability politics and behaving a certain way in luxury spaces, or simply ignoring racist and or bigoted people. Because oftentimes black people, people of color, do not want to make a scene in certain spaces because they feel like them dramatizing their experiences, them dramatizing being treated poorly, will reflect upon them even worse, because they're already in a space they should not be in, therefore they should know how to behave in a certain way. And this proves that you could just be walking down the street minding your business and someone could feel like it's their right to put their hands on you because they feel like it. And the excuse for these situations is often that this person is inebriated, this person was having a bad day, or this person has mental health issues. But people on the other end of the stick are never giving those kind of graces. And this is why I said in my previous video that if you come across someone trying to make you feel uncomfortable in the space that you're in, to embarrass them, because that's really the only solution to this problem. It's not about trying to change their mindset, because no one has time to do that kind of work in reprogramming someone who is clearly broken. But what you can do is embarrass them enough so that they will at least leave you alone in that situation, or possibly rethink doing that to another black person or person of color in their spaces. Hopefully now that that video has gone viral, he will receive some kind of consequences for his actions, because I've seen plenty of attorneys on here receive backlash simply for having brand deals on TikTok, let alone assaulting someone and it being caught online and distributed all across the world.
For what reason? For what reason did you take my wig off?
Listen, if I go to jail for anything ever in my life, it would be for something just like this. If it ever happens to me, the person is going down. She was way too calm. I would have immediately went ballistic, straight She-Hulk on him. There would be no talking. Good luck to her. I would have had my whole generation in his house.
For what reason did you take my wig off? Because what made you think that that was the good thing to do?
I don't want to hear a single, those friends are so nice. They were so nice. I'm so sorry. No. Those friends are a part of the problem, because guess what? If it was me, I'm telling you right now, this is the honest to God truth. I'd go, buddy, this was my friend that did that to someone. We are not leaving until you look her in the eyes and you tell her you're sorry and you apologize. We're not doing it, or I'm going to your face into this concrete. That's what would happen. Guy, girl, whatever. If one of my friends, Lily, if you ever did that, girlfriend, I know she wouldn't. She's too kind. But if Lily, you ever did that, you're done. You're done. And she wouldn't be my friend after that. That's how that works. But see, these men don't hold them accountable. They just go, man, that was. That's not enough to really incentivize someone to change their behavior. Y'all gotta cut them out of your circle. You gotta make a punishment for them. Punish your friends.
For what reason? For what reason did you take my wig off? Because what made you think?
Okay, I wanted to make a serious video real quick. So, if you couldn't tell, that white man, who was also a lawyer too, he is in New York City and pulls off this random black woman's wig, and that black woman is cursing him out in that video, understandably. So here's a message to all my, fellow black people watching this. It's illegal for white people to be racist against you. And if you live in the South, like myself, you know, all you get is racism from white people half the time. So instead of responding with anger and outright violence, which this woman didn't, she documented the instance, she posted it to TikTok, and now she has a whole flock of our community, black people, supporting her. But you're not alone. You're not the only black person who goes through this. So when you do go through this, be smart about it. File suit, you know, reap the rewards off people who don't know how to act right. And that's what she's going to do. She's going to have a big, beautiful lawsuit against this lawyer for the obvious harassment and for her tensing up her neck from the weight, from the force of him pulling her wig off. And I know there's much more serious situations out there, but I take this so seriously because as black people, we need to learn to respond appropriately. Like, we should not have to be standing for racism, period. But we're going to respond accordingly in court. And we're going to get money off you like you've been getting money off us for years, period. So you're not alone. Use your community. Use your resources, period.
Sir, for what reason? For what reason? For what reason did you...
It's the last day of the weekend. And I feel like it's a Friday. I see that. There's tons and tons of videos. Black men and white men pulling hair out of black women to see if it's real or not. It's an insult. You shouldn't do that. That's disrespectful. It is. That's why it's like, anytime that I show my wigs, I'm always afraid of somebody pulling my hair off. And when that happens, that's humiliating. That is bullying. But they never do that to white women. I just dare to do that to white women and see how they're gonna react. Because that's uncalled for. We have to stop that. Let black women be. If you don't like their hair, don't snatch it. Don't make that person feel more worse than she is. You don't even know if that person is a cancer patient or that person had alopecia, which I have, sadly. What do you expect women to be? I'm just asking for a friend, because this thing had to stop. I hope I'm gonna follow up on that, and I hope this guy will be arrested for assault, because that's what it is. That is all.
Please go ahead and share your thought down in the comment section, because that's what we do here. We have conversation. So go ahead and share your thought about this video down in the comment section. What do you think? What would you do if you were to be this sister? Do you think this man was wrong? Just go ahead and drop your thought down in the comment section. But please, please, please do it respectfully. You don't have to disrespect anybody for you to air your opinion and make your point clear. So let's be respectful down in the comment section. My OGs, you guys know how we do it. We're usually respectful, and we're a big family here, and we're allowed to disagree, okay? Respectfully. So go ahead and drop your thought. So for me personally, clearly you can see even the sister had to go to the hospital, and now she has pressed charges. I am very happy this sister is pressing charges on this man. And this is where I also want to ask the question: do you think people go too far when people go and bot people? When I mean bot, like go to look for people's house address, office address, and then make them lose their job? Because this is a thing now that has been going on, that when you take the L, people will look for you on the internet and they will make your life ready for you. And most times people lose their job. People can't even work freely again. Let me know if you think this is like people going too far. For me personally, I just feel like people need to start living the consequences. Sometimes I think most of us are raised that, oh, you will meet your consequences later in the future. But this generation is saying that no, You face your consequences now. 24 hours will give you. Karma will hit you and hit you hard. You will take responsibility for your action. And the fact that he is a lawyer and he knows that this is an harassment, this is assault, for him to even put his hands on someone and still find it like, oh, he did it still. That says a lot about him, and I don't feel bad him losing his job, because when you do stupid things happen to you. This is one reason I love the internet. This is why the internet can be also a very powerful tool to build and destroy too. If the sister didn't post the video and people didn't advise her on how to go about this man will probably feel like this is the right thing for him to go around yanking a black woman's hair. And some people may not understand the importance of black women and black women's wig. Like, a lot of people that are not black don't understand. But yeah, for me, I feel like it's not your place to understand. I try to explain this to some of my white friends, but really, if you're not black, you're not black. If you're not a black woman, you can understand our hair and why we do our hair and the struggle and why we wear wigs. You don't have to understand it. It's not for you. Okay. Anyway, guys, please go ahead and share your thoughts about this topic down in the comment section. Love to know what you think about this. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because that will help my channel. Giving this video a thumbs up will help YouTube to push out my content. That's you supporting me. You know, if you love my face, if you love my content, you like having conversation, then you should subscribe. You know how we do it here, okay? So share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation. And with that all said, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.